Namaste and welcome to Mayaakatha where story stands. We've been talking about healing, stories healing. Of course, every story heals. How it heals, only a person could experience that. I wish to share one story that I heard recently, and I felt all of us. Okay, before I spill the beans, here's the story. Once upon a time, there was a king, and he was gifted by someone with two falcons. He was excited, happy, seeing these two falcons. He started visualizing how beautiful will it be when these falcons fly up in the air, beyond the clouds, behind the mountains, around the valley, swift around the palace, and they just land near the window of the king's room. As he was just visualizing, he paused for a while and he called his minister and commanded that they should get a trainer to train these falcons. And the ministers obeyed, and a trainer was arranged. The trainer trained the falcons. After a couple of weeks, he met the king and he shared his happiness about how lucky he was that he got an opportunity to train the king's falcons. They were wonderful falcons, but the king was just listening to this and his visualization got stuck all of a sudden. He asked, "But what do you mean?" And the trainer answered, "My lord, I trained both the falcons in the same way. One falcon flies above the sky, behind the mountain, around the valley, and soars higher and higher and higher into the sky, hides between the clouds, behind the clouds. He comes swish and lands on the tree. He lands on the tree and again he takes his flight. But the second falcon always remains in the tree, doesn't move even an inch. I tried whatever was possible from my end. I lifted him up above my head. I just left him and he almost fell thud on the ground. All the all possible ways I tried. I'm sorry, King. I'm unable to train the second falcon. The king was disappointed, and he could understand the plight of the trainer as well. He asked him to leave the palace. And again, the king called the ministers and mentioned, "Get somebody who is trained in animal behavior or the bird's behavior, and they are the specialist. They have a specialization in that particular area wherein they can understand about the animals and birds and especially falcon." The ministers went around the place into the village and they did find a person. Again, after a couple of weeks, The king was standing near the window of his room. He wasn't visualizing this time. He just looked above into the sky. He saw one falcon. Whoosh. Immediately he saw that there was another falcon who again went swish. He was shocked. For a second he thought, am I visualizing? Let me just clear my eyes and look into the sky. He saw that there were two falcons who went above the palace tower, around the valley, behind the mountain, into the river, picked a fish, yes, and again soared into the sky. Before he could just rub his eyes, he didn't. He saw someone standing next to him. The two falcons. He was overjoyed. And he called the ministers. Can you call the guy, the person who trained the second falcon? I wish to see him right now. And this person who trained the second falcon was in front of the king within few minutes. The king, okay, what do you do? To which the person answered, my lord, I am a farmer in your village. Thank you for calling me to your palace. Such a great opportunity to see you. We are so happy. The king was filtering all these that he was hearing, and he immediately asked, how did you train this second falcon? Yes, this is the way the farmer laughed. And he said, I didn't do anything. I just took this falcon, made him sit on the branch of the tree, and I just cut the branch. He immediately got scared. He was just looking around and he just went up. The king was like, and he was stuck because he was again visualizing. No, he was just looking outside the window, enjoying the flight of the two falcons. Coming to the reality, aren't we all holding on to one or several branches in our life in the name of fear, procrastination, or name it, that is holding us back? When are we going to cut these branches? Or when are we going to take our flight from one of these branches? So, this is a story that I wanted to share, and I wish to hear your experiences of listening to this story. I heard the story in social media and through Gaur Govindas. And I am Meera. Thank you for staying here and listening. Maybe you have so many stories tucked in your bag or in your pocket. Just let it. Everyone wishes to get healed. Mail your stories on the details mentioned in the post to storieswithmayakatha@gmail.com. Namaste and thank you.